Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel, Rich43. Hope you're all doing good. Hope you're well, guys. Hope you're getting into the new year. Yep, it's Wednesday, so that means it's Dom's Charger Build Day 1.8 scale, issue 6, guys. If you're new to the channel, you're not already subscribed, please smash the subscribe button, give us a big like when you've watched the video. I would really appreciate that, guys. But without further ado, let's crack on with issue 6 of Dom's Charger. Okay then guys, so we'll crack on with taking a look through this week's mag, issue 6 of the Fast and Furious Dodge Charger RT build 1.8 scale. Right, you've got the usual content here guys, the actors in the franchise. Pretty cool mags if you're into this Fast and Furious franchise, and obviously you would be if you're doing this build guys. But loads of facts and information there about Michelle Rodriguez, who plays Letty in Fast and Furious. Beautiful Dodge muscle car there. Nice colour green. Right, this week guys, we're doing the elements of the front section of the chassis. Part 1 by the looks of it. And in this issue we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About 7 parts to put onto the chassis. We'll go through those in a minute, but here's the instructions as you can see. So it should be a pretty quick one this week. Some more information here, some more content. The biggest hot rod show in America. Look at those beautiful cars. I don't even like to think how much they cost. Yeah, we have a road show like this, a car show in Birmingham in the UK at the NEC. That's every year. I don't know if it's as big as that or smaller than the one in America, I'm not sure, but we do have something like that in the UK. I remember going when I was a kid, but I've not been for a long time. Right, so we'll start off the instructions then, and we'll see what parts we've got. Right, so in this week's issue, we've got 6A, which this is metal, guys. Solid, that is. That's going to be obviously to do with the part of the chassis, so it's going to have to be strong, that is. 6A is the front chassis cross member, and then this is plastic. This is 6B, this is the cross member cover, and then you've got 6C and 6D, which are the left engine support and the right engine support, which surprisingly, they are plastic. So I would have thought they're gonna work with something else to support the engine, surely, because those two little pieces of plastic are not going to be very strong at all. Then we've got 6E, which is the bottom radiator housing. Again, that's metal, guys. And then, apart from the screws, the last two pieces we've got in this issue is 6F and 6G, which is the bottom radiator flange. Again, that's metal. And then we've got the bottom radiator support. Again, that's metal. And we've got AM screws, CM screws, and DM screws in this issue. Right, so I'm going to put these parts to one side, and we're going to crack on with this issue 6 of Dom's Charger. And first of all, instruction 1 is telling us to insert the bottom radiator support 6G, which is this part here, into the corresponding hole in the middle of the bottom radiator housing, which is this part here. Right, so on the instructions, guys, on the diagram, it's telling you to position it this way. So you've got these 4 little holes at the top. So I'll place that on the desk there. And then it's basically, as I've just said, saying get 6G, which is this little part here. And it's got to be facing that way. And you have got a little lip there. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. So you'll know if you've got it the wrong way, because it obviously won't go in like this, look. See that it's got that lip there. Obviously if you turn it upside down, that's not going to go in. So it will only go in one way. And that is simple as pushing that in, that hole. And that's how that looks like that. And then what it's telling us to do is get a DM screw and screw that into place. So yeah, I've got the DM screws here ready. Yeah, I do hope you're enjoying this build then guys. Now we're up and running into the new year. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed guys, so you ain't going to miss any future content of this build. And obviously other content on my channel. I'm hoping next year, well this year now should I say, 2023, to be bringing, I don't know if you've heard, but Agora Models are bringing the Bond collection out. And I've always wanted to build the DB5, so I really do want to bring that to the channel. I think it's later in the year, about summertime, Agora Models are releasing the Bond car builds. I'm not sure which one's going to be first, but I promise you guys, as soon as the DB5 comes out, I'm building that. It's coming to the channel. So if you're looking forward to that and you would love to see that, please subscribe. And as soon as I get it, and as soon as it comes out, you will get notification that I've started building that build. But yeah, that's that done. So that's instruction 1 done. We'll place that there a second, put it the right way around. That's it like that. Instruction 2, turn the piece upside down, which I've just done, and position one end of the bottom radiator fan 6F, which is this part here. And it's telling us to put 6F, which is this part, so that mounting hole corresponds with the hole in the bottom of the radiator support 6G, which is that little piece we just put on. Ensure the pieces face the same way as those in the illustration. Join with a CM screw. Okay, so we'll get the CM screw out. Yeah, we're well in, well, not well in I suppose, but we're up and running now guys. We're in a new year, cracking on, evolving the channel, growing the channel, and I do hope you're enjoying what I'm doing for you guys. Right, so we want that this way around. You can see like a slight little lip there, and how it wants us to do it is basically place that on there like that, and then we're going to screw a CM screw into that hole. Just 2 seconds, put that on there. And then screw that in, which shouldn't take long to screw in because it's only a little screw. So yeah, that's that done. That's how it should look. So that's instruction 2 done. And now instruction 3 says take the entire front section of the chassis 5A, which is obviously what we built last week, which is this part here. I've positioned that chassis 5A the way it's shown us on the diagram, and you can't go wrong then guys. Just follow how it's shown in the instructions. It makes it so much simpler. So we've done that, and then it says join it to the ends of the bottom radiator housing 6E, which is this part here. So basically it's telling us to put that on the chassis like so. But when again guys, you've got like depth holes there, they want to be facing up, and this piece needs to be facing towards the end of the chassis. So if I just turn that round like so, and then place that on there like that. I don't know if that's going to hold till I get a screw, but yeah, it's got to go on there at the end of the chassis, and we've got to use what screws are we using? What screws? 2 AM screws to put that into place. So we'll get 2 AM screws out. Oh, the weather is mental in the UK at the minute. 1 minute it's sunny, goes mild, and then it's freezing. Now it's absolutely throwing it down with rain. No snow as yet though, so I know America, you've had a lot of snow, I've seen that on the news. But you know what, the UK can't cope with snow. We get 1 millimetre of snow and everything comes to a halt. Seriously, that's true. Right, I'm going to let me turn this round. this one into the chassis. Just making sure that's in line with the hole. Yeah, the thread. There we go. And we just want to screw them in nice and tight. AM screws, because we do not want this chassis obviously loosening up. Yeah, just try and still get a bite on this screw. I think it's just biting there. So yeah, an instruction for it's just telling you to put the AM screws, which you've just seen me do, just there and there, which attaches the bottom radiator housing, which is 6E, to the front section of the chassis, like so. So yeah, that's all done up to instruction 4. Put that to one side a second. Now, what it's asking to do instruction 5 is join the cross member cover 6B, which is this part here, the plastic part. What it's telling us to do, guys, is put that onto 6A, which is the chassis cross member. So basically putting the cross member cover onto the cross member. Right, now it's saying tilt this that way round, or position that way round, and this is as simple as putting it on like that. Just slots in, guys, and then it's saying take 3 CM screws into those 3 holes and attach it to the chassis. So we'll get those screws out of there. Oh, that one's alive. Managed to salvage that, didn't drop on the floor. So yeah, we'll start off. We'll put them in lightly first, guys, just a little bit of a thread, and then put the other 2 screws in, CM screws, and then we'll tighten them up. That's 2 in. Yeah, I've got the other delivery on way for this Dom's charger, but we're having a bit of a few issues in the UK at the minute with Royal Mail. I think that's who it's coming through. A lot of strikes are going on at the minute in the UK, so getting deliveries at the minute is a bit up in the air. Touch wood, the way I'm building at the minute, because I'm a bit ahead of myself, I'm hoping it shouldn't affect the time schedule of when the videos go up. We'll see. So it's just one of them, guys. If so, I'll let you know, but fingers crossed it shouldn't affect the schedule. Yeah, so that's that done. Hopefully it'll all be resolved, these strikes, soon, hopefully. But that's that done, guys. Looking pretty cool. And then instruction 6, it says put the assembled cross member, which is this part here, 6A and B, on the front section of the chassis. Easy for me to say. So basically this part we've just put together is going in these 2 screw hole threads, or screw holes should I say, there. So what you want to do is position that there like so, line the holes up, and it should just rest on that part there. And then we've got to attach that with CM screws again. So I'll get the CM screws out. And we'll attach this cross member, chassis cross member, to the chassis. You'll know it's got the right way, guys, because it's going to like be a rainbow shape, and then you've got these indent holes there. So we'll put that on there like so, line the holes up, and let's get this attached. I'll just put them in lightly at first, and then we'll tighten up in a sec. And there you can see then that is all attached to the chassis, and it looks like that. It's looking pretty cool, guys, already, if I do say so myself. Right, that's instruction 6 done so far, and now we're going to instruction 7. It's saying position the left engine to support 6C, which is going to be, from looking at the diagram, this piece here, because you've got a little lip taken out there. That's the side we want. So we've got to position the chassis like so, and then if you can see there, guys, you've got, let me just get that on camera, you've got two holes there. One's going to be for the screw, and then one's going to be where you've got like this little raised piece of plastic there. So if we position those around like that, place this on the desk a second. We want to be putting that there like so. It's going to fall, isn't it? There we go. And then we want a CM screw to attach that. So if we get a CM screw out, there we go, and then we screw that to the chassis. There we go. That's nice and tight, that's simple as that. That's how that looks. These are the engine supports, so that's the left one done. So if we turn the chassis round, and yeah, you've guessed it, now we're going to be putting the right one. I've just got to get another CM screw. So I'll line that up on the screwdriver, which tells us basically instruction 8. We're doing the right engine support, which is 6D, which is this part here, basically mirroring what we've just done with the other engine support, but it's just the other side. Right. Line that screw up. Again, position it like it shows you in the diagram, guys. You've got that little piece taken out, and then you've got that little lip on the bottom. That goes in one of the holes, and then you guessed it, yeah, the other hole is where the screw's going. So screw that into position. Nice and tight. And that is the finished result for issue 6. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big like, we'd really appreciate that. And obviously, subscribe for more. Press the bell notification so you don't miss out on any future videos, especially with this build, guys. But yeah, turn that around, and that is where we're up to in issue 6. That is it for this week's video of the Dom's Charger build, guys, 1.8 scale, issue 6. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you're not already, guys, please remember to smash that subscribe button, and please give us a big like, we'd really appreciate that. This week it was basically putting elements onto the front of the chassis, so it's starting to get interesting now, guys. We're starting to build the structure of this cool model. If you want to watch me do this build all the way through to the end, which is 100 issues long, and we're on issue 6, smash that subscribe button, bell notification not to miss out on any future videos. And again, please give us a big like, guys, we'd really appreciate that after you've watched the video. But for now, I'm leaving it there. Don't forget to check out my playlist, guys. There might be something else you want to watch. We'd really appreciate that. And if so, and you want to keep watching me on the channel, subscribe, bell notification, big thumbs up. See you later. Peace.